Okay, this is the second time I'm recording this because the first time it didn't record the mic. So let's see if I can do this again. Okay, this is the engine bay of the S2000. Um, and what I was saying about the engine being behind the struts. So here are the top of the strut points that support the front wheels. And if we draw an invisible line across the engine bay, you can see that the engine is sitting behind the front struts. Not by a lot, but just enough. And the engine is one of the most massive parts of the car. So the position of it has a huge effect on the way a car handles. So having it behind the wheels and more centered in the car gives the S2000 amazing handling characteristics. So, and it makes it technically a mid-engine car, even though it's really a front-engine rear-wheel drive car. And and it's mounted longitudinally, which means the engine is mounted so it's in line with the vehicle. Um, Whereas with most modern cars that are economy cars, the engine is mounted. Um, I forget the word, but sideways basically because it drives the front wheels. Most modern cars are front wheel drive. Um, but in any car that's rear wheel drive, usually they mount it this way because then it links to the transmission and then the drive shaft and then the rear differential, et cetera, et cetera. Um, but yeah, so and then this engine that Honda made for the S2000 is unique to the S2000 and it held a record. It was a 2.4 liter and it made 240 horsepower. And that basically made 100 horsepower per liter. And it held that record until Ferrari beat it like a few years later. But they originally made this car in 2000. And back then, a four cylinder making that much power, naturally aspirated, which means it didn't have a turbo or a supercharger on it, was just incredible. So yeah, it's an amazing machine, and I miss it every day. I wish I wouldn't didn't have to sell it, but I mean I couldn't. It was technically I bought it in Europe, so it was technically a European car, so it wouldn't let me import it back to the states or export it, whatever. And then in the states, they're around, but people really want them, so they're super expensive. Anyway, that's me nerding out on cars. You like to nerd out on keto stuff, which I do too. That's a conversation for another time. But yeah, that's just my little nerd lesson on cars.